Alright guys, back with another video. So earlier I mentioned that I was going to be covering some clips from the Liberal English debate that happened last night. And so I'm going to do this one. This one's really quick, but it's really shocking and really insane what Chrystia Freeland had to say. So this first post here I'm going to show you, it's just a small clip, and it's from a guy named Brett over on X. Looks like his name is Brett Sears. And he says, "Holy crap, Freeland says the quiet part out loud. She wants to avoid becoming the 51st state and instead work with other democratic, quote-unquote, countries to create a new world order. Globalists are far more of a threat to Canada than Donald Trump." I agree. So let's have a look at this video. I know I hate hearing her voice too, but it's only 30 seconds.
We need to recognize President Trump has said dozens of times he wants us to be the 51st state. I don't think any of us wants to be the leader who was asleep at the wheel and didn't get Canada defended, did not work with our democratic allies to protect our borders. They want to work with us. It's time for us to step up at home, to urgently reach out to them and build a new world order where democracy and Canadian sovereignty is protected.
Wow. Guys, they're not even trying to hide it anymore. Just blatantly admitting, we want a new world order. Remember when that was a conspiracy theory? That the supposed right was spreading misinformation? Oh no, the liberals aren't global. She just admitted on camera in front of everybody, and guess how many liberals I've seen outraged by this? Zero. Because they think that Donald Trump is more of a threat to this country than globalism. And they're wrong. But we can't really even let them be proven wrong, because if they get in for 4 more years, we ain't gonna have a country anymore. They've destroyed the middle class entirely. The last time the middle class was stable, at least, was when Harper was prime minister. And if you don't like that, that's fine. If you don't like Harper, that's fine. But that's the truth. Everything is insanely expensive. No one can afford to have a family. No one can afford to buy a house. It's insane. But of course, even though the liberals have created all these problems, or at least not created, but made them worse. Oh, it's Donald Trump's tariffs. That's the problem now. We need to create a new world order. Just blatantly spitting in our faces, saying, "Yep, it's gonna be globalism, guys. Yep, you're gonna have nothing and be happy, guys, just like old Klaus Schwab wants." That's what they are. They're a bunch of elite WEF globalists, and it's sickening. Then if we go down here, there's a little bit of a extension on that video where Mark Carney actually agrees. Let's have a look at this.
Where democracy and Canadian sovereignty is protected.
Mr. Carney, you're up next.
I'm going to associate myself. I'm going to agree with that. The only amendment I'm going to make is, unfortunately, it won't be a world order. It will be a subset of the world order, because the number of like-minded countries is much smaller with the U.S. exiting.
And
Right, so the U.S. doesn't want to be in a new world order, which apparently somehow makes Trump a bad guy. I'm sure the liberals will then defend globalism and elitism and a centrist banker. I'm sure they'll defend everything. I'm sure they're going to blame Donald Trump for every little thing. They hate the tariffs because it's going to make things expensive, but then all liberals do is vote for taxes. Okay, in just over a month from now, the carbon tax is going to go up another 20%. Zero liberals are outraged. They love taxes. And it's not like our tax money stays here. All we do is get into debt and send other countries our money. So what are you upset at the tariffs for, liberals? You love taxes. And apparently you love globalism. And you love the idea of a new world order. Not one liberal I know, and I know a few of them, have said anything about the debate last night. Probably because they're too embarrassed. But they won't call them out for it. It's really shameful what the left has become. They're not liberals anymore. And Stephen Harper said it best. I showed it in a video I made last week, I believe, where he was talking about liberals. You know, some people say liberals are Marxist or communist wannabes. It's like, really, they're nihilistic because they want to tear things down. They're very twisted people these days. It's Shocking how much they've flipped, considering what liberals used to be like just 20 years ago. Or even sooner. It's wild to me that they're not even hiding it anymore. And when you tell liberals this, you show them this, they just go, oh, you're misunderstanding, or oh, they just misspoke. There's an excuse after excuse after excuse. They're admitting it and then doubling down on it. It's just, it's kind of sad, but also terrifying. And this is why, whether you're a populist, whether you like the PPC or the New Blue Party, you need to vote conservative. Not because they're so great, but it's because if we split our vote, they're going to win. And if you think Pierre is just as bad as Justin Trudeau, well, there's no evidence for that because Pierre Poilievre has never been prime minister. We at least have to give him one chance. And if he turns out to be just as bad or worse than Justin Trudeau, then yeah, we have to have another conversation. But right now, the left is starting to unite. The NDP supporters are leaving. They're going over to the Liberals. And we got to do everything we can to stop them because they don't see... Like, they've been so brainwashed. They don't see the dangers when it's sitting right in front of their face. Chrystia Freeland, by the way, who was a member of Justin Trudeau's cabinet, bailed on him when he started to dip massively in the polls, trying to save her own ass. That's why she did it. She agreed with everything that guy did. Smiled and laughed in the faces of Canadians when she froze people's bank accounts. She's disgusting. So is Mark Carney. They're the same thing, just like Justin. But let me know what you guys think. Are you even surprised at this point that they're just blatantly admitting things like this? Please don't be shy. I really enjoy engaging with you guys. Please also don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps grow this channel. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope you have a great day.